1, 2, 1, 2.
€167.233% Gewinn machen und Ihre erste Börsenmillion einfahren, dann sollten Sie unbedingt am kostenlosen Online-Live-Event Projekt Megatrend Millionär teilnehmen. Denn Ziel dieses Events ist es, Sie zum Millionär zu machen. Dazu erfahren Sie erstens, welche 5 Megatrends in den nächsten Jahren und Jahrzehnten den Markt dominieren werden. Zweitens, was Lieber Zuschauer, ich will Sie zum Börsenmillionär machen. Was etwa
One, two, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the Alpha FX. I would like to kindly ask all the viewers to hit the fucking like button now. Thank you. Puszi. Igen? Nem. Ne haragudj, de nem volt rá időm.
Habibi. Oh, yeah. Oh, Habibi. Oh, Habibi. Oh, Habibi.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
One, two, 1, 2. How you doing, mother tuckers? Good afternoon. Welcome back, everyone.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Much better now, after the soothing music.
Good, good.
How are you?
I'm fine also.
Good.
Still have a US 30 trade and nothing else. Waiting for the news.
Let's have a look on the open trades. I never did this before, but I left a lot of runners, but it's like 0.1 lot. But actually, it's adding up to quite a lot of money, so it's over like thousands of pounds. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, and these are the, some of them are 500 pounds. This one is 400 pounds, so it is serious money. But just for fun, left some runners. Because I'm expecting still gold to sell off further. I mean, I've been selling gold for weeks now. And yeah, we might have a pullback. So I'm going to just adjust the stop loss a little bit so it doesn't knock out my beautiful sells. Depending on the data, we may or may not going to sell or buy. That's up to the data, not me. We're going to talk about it, when you should sell gold and when you should buy gold. And
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, Dorothy. So gold, my gut feeling tells me to sell, for various reasons. And one of the biggest reason is the conference yesterday, where Jay Powell, Christine Lagarde, and Mr. Wada from the Central Bank of Japan and Governor Bailey from Bank of England mutually agreed that things aren't looking too well. And actually Jay Powell admittedly said that they won't reach the 2% target rate the earliest maybe 2025. 2 years of pain. 2 years of pain. And that means that we're going to have further... Oh, there's the article that summarizes very well the conference yesterday. Christine, Jerome, and Andrew. The big top three. I don't know why they didn't let Uoza, the governor of Bank of Japan. It's quite racist, isn't it? Financial Times. And by the way, Financial Times is owned by the Japanese, and they didn't put the Japanese head of central bank. That's not good, in it. So yeah, the conference was amazing. 2 days of pure fun, laugh, drinks, booze, party in Portugal. Sintra. They all get hammered, absolutely. Especially Christine. Oh my God, she was dancing on a table. But long story short, one thing that they agreed is it's shit, and they cannot do anything because they did everything they can. They raised 500 basis point within 6 to 12 months, and there isn't much more room. There is still room to the upside, but they don't want to push the economy into a very deep recession. So now is the time when they have to really focus on the data. And that's exactly what we're going to do. That's exactly why I said that my gut feeling tells me that gold is going to sell off. But we have to look at the data first, guys. It isn't a straight cut answer whether you're expecting me to tell you to buy or sell, stop loss, take profit. Data dependent. So that's the harsh reality. And if you cannot and unable to read the data and how to trade it, it's better if you don't even attempt to trade, because 2023 and 24 are the years of the macro traders. You have to be able to understand what each individual data is and how to trade it. How is it going to affect gold? How is it going to affect dollar, yen, stocks, commodities, indices? Even the most seasoned economists get it wrong, because like today, so many different types of data. We have continuing jobless claims, we have continuing and initial jobless claims, then we have growth data with the GDP, then we have consumer spending, home sales, 4 different types, 4 different categories. Which one is the most important? Is it the GDP, which is actually, is it Q1? Yeah, it's the 3rd revision of the Q1 data. So I think today the GDP is secondary to none. And the focus should be more on jobless claims and pending home sales and consumer spending. Now, pending home sales showing inflation, that's the forecast. Continuing jobless claims and initial jobless claims showing a deflationary data. So you see the controversy between already 2 different data sets. So when we have too many data, it's difficult to prioritize, and also, so it's difficult to prioritize between the data when you have too many data, because you have to pick a favorite one. But also there's something called the market sentiment. The market sentiment is like a unicorn. We believe in it, but no one ever saw a unicorn. Market sentiment is the perception of Wall Street, Main Street, how they interpret the data or what the central bankers say. And it's not something that you can measure. It's not something that you can capture or touch. It's something that you have to feel the market. And that's the reason why I strongly urge everyone to read financial news, read blogs, read people. It's difficult through the screens, but once you start reading, the journalists tend to overhype some news, but if they do, most likely people on Wall Street are going to follow as well, because these are influential journalists. For example, Martin Wolf is one of the greatest financial journalists in our time. There's no picture of Mr. Wolf here, but yeah, today we're going to have data. And I started to talk about how you should trade gold, for example, today. So the first thing you do, obviously, market sentiment. In my opinion, it's quite bearish, because of the conference yesterday. Apologies. Because of the conference yesterday, which summarized very well in this article. If you haven't read it, you should read it. I posted 3 articles for the members, so you should read it. It's very hawkish, bearish for gold, And now gold is going up, but you know, gold has been going down for months now, and of course it pulls back, of course it retraces, but the general direction is definitely down. So I'm going to wait for the next opportunity to jump on to a sell, and right now I think the price might going to come to revisit the famous almighty 1930, and when it does, depending on the data, I'm going to jump onto another sell. Or if the data comes out inflationary, then gold is going to sell off all the way to, let's be reasonable, 1900, 1895. I think that's reasonable, 150 pips. If the data is inflationary. And all you have to read, guys, cannot emphasize enough, is read the narrative on the chart. If we have deflationary data, gold is going to push back to 1930. That's like 200 pips away. It is possible. It's not smart money concept and ICT and not supply and demand and all of that is going to determine. It will be the data in 20 minutes that's going to determine and tell whether you should buy or sell. And your best chance to make money is to read the narrative on my chart. If you have any data which is deflationary, so if you see increasing unemployment, which shows a sign of weakening in the labor market, the treasury yield is going to decrease if there is lower or weaker job market, labor market, sorry. And that is a sign of a cooling or contracting economy, which is good for gold. That's bullish for gold. But if the data comes out, you know, inflationary, that the jobless claims, the number of jobless claims is decreasing, which isn't good right now in the scenario. It's good for the people and households, but it's not good for the economy. Then gold is going to sell off. So gold is currently edging a little bit higher, and the data looks like it's going to be mixed. We're going to have pending home sales is going to be inflationary. That's going to push down gold if the data is correct. So I'm going with the average estimation. I'm not saying that what the data will be. I'm looking at the forecast, the estimation. So first we have an inflationary data. Then we have the jobless claims, initial and continuing, which is deflationary. Now that's the opposite of inflationary. So we have already a contradiction. GDP, Q1, the cumulative GDP, not the price index, is actually deflationary. So it's 2 to 1, 2 deflationary, 1 inflationary. And what else do we have? Corporate profits, again deflationary, core PC prices, inflationary, but that's for Q1 as well. So we're not looking at that because that was in the past. So more data is showing. Was it 2 inflationary, 1 def, or 2 deflationary, 1 inflationary? Whoever's paying attention and hasn't fallen asleep yet. I guess everyone is sleeping now. Oh God.
What is it? 2 deflationary.
2 deflationary. Pending home sales, inflationary. Initial and continuing deflationary, so it's 1 to 1. And we talked about GDP, which is deflationary. So 2 deflationary, 1 inflationary. So 2 deflationary, 1 inflationary. So that should be bullish for gold, and gold already pre-running. So if you look at the data prior to the news, usually it's a good strategy that an hour before the data comes out, just go with the whatever the forecast says, and look at that. Gold is already going higher. Would I jump into a buy now? No, absolutely not. No, not. I wouldn't. Would I jump into a sell? No, not. It's a day before the end of the month, so I'm not going to do anything stupid or crazy right now. Maybe in 10 minutes I will, but not now.
Hello, Thomas. All is good?
Hey, number 1. How you doing, brother? So go. Sorry.
Fantastic.
So gold, I'm just waiting. Read the narrative on the chart. Now let's move. GBP/AUD. Now this mother tucker is now back into the buy zone. Someone asked me to analyze GBP/AUD. I did analyze GBP/AUD, and I lost over 2k. No, not 2k because we booked some profit as well, but the net balance PNL was negative.
That was Shakir Hussain.
I didn't understand the word, but
yeah, that was called guy Shakil. He asked you to analyze the GBP/AUD.
yeah, him and I are going to have a tough conversation. But to be honest, it was my analysis, and the only thing that was actually pushed down GBP/AUD was the CPI data, which came out from Australia. So it wasn't Shakil's fault; it was the data. But long story short, I will jump back into a buy now on GBP/AUD. I know I shouldn't, but it's like, when you're too drunk and there's one ugly girl in the pub and you just say, oh, fuck it, let's do it.
I'm already in a buy, Tamas, in 15.
Oh, are you?
Profit. Yeah, I mean, small risk, really small risk, but I think your analysis was good. Just GBP pairs were catching the profit. I mean, they booked some profits and did a retracement. But I think the analysis, it has all. I mean, you look at the UK economy, you look the Australian dollar economy circumstances, it has to push up. It should be push up.
Yeah, I mean, the interest rate differential between sterling and Australia, it's substantial, almost 100 basis points. And UK will increase interest rate. Not sure about Australia. So for this reason, I know I shouldn't, but just for the sake of analysis, I'm going to attempt another buy on GBP/AUD.
And I already buy GBP/AUD.
How you doing,
Paul
brother?
10.0.
Yeah, I'm in from 6 something, so I'm with you.
You guys
Because
are
your
hardcore.
analysis, Mr. Tamas, is very obvious, man. Very obvious. Your
yeah, it
analysis.
is, but sometimes it's weird that especially economists tend to be the worst traders. And when I was doing my internship at Morgan Stanley, the head of equity research, who was my mentor, said that, are you an economist? I was like, oh fuck, I don't want another economist, because they think that they are they think they're smart, but they tend to overcomplicate things, and he was absolutely right. But still, the analysis was beautiful, talking about global yields, interest rate differential, the struggle of the two economies, etc., etc. So for that reason, I jump back into a buy on GBP/AUD. Anyway, that's GBP/AUD. Let's move on to GBP Japanese yen. Now, GBP Japanese yen has been moving sideways, but exactly for the same reason. Look at GB, the sterling yield, and the Japanese yield. And after yesterday's central bank conference, Mr. Uoda from Bank of Japan was very clear that we're not going to raise interest rate, but they did actually say that multiple times, but it doesn't mean they won't intervene. So it's a very big difference. But Jay Powell actually was much more bullish than usually, much more hawkish, not bullish. Ooh, Andrew Bailey, not Powell. Sorry, I'm so tired today. So GBP Japanese yen, again, if you're entering now, I think it's a good and reasonable entry point. I think you can use a tighter stop loss, but I'm going to use a wider one. And target should be, that's it, there's your target, GJ long, all night long. GBP USD, no, not going to trade this one. Too strong, both US and the UK, and too close, the offering of yields on the short end of the yield curve. So ain't going to trade GBP USD. It's tough not to crack. USD Japanese yen, well, we've been trading UJ for weeks now, since it broke out from this pendant. Who remembers when it broke out first? That was 14th of June, so 3 weeks now we've been trading UJ with huge success. I'm on the long side, favoring longs, but depends on the data. US 30 has to be a buy. Has to be a buy. But these are the analysis I prepared yesterday and this morning I sent out. Some of them were going well. GBP/USD was the only one that actually had to close down because the losses were in territory which I had to decide to get rid of. But I jumped back into a buy. GBP/JPY long, USD Japanese yen. Wait with this one because the US data is coming out. US 30, I'm favoring longs, and this is the analysis I prepared yesterday and today and 2 weeks ago. And these are my open positions. Now, US 30 just entered. USD Japanese yen, I have to look at it because it's heavy USD data today. And nothing is really close to the current price
I was
point.
talking about NAS 100 in the morning.
Yeah, NASDAQ.
Yeah.
The same as similar to US 30. It's not the same. It's two different composite. One of them is tech heavy. The other one is more industrial based, closer to the real economy. I'll let you figure out which one is which. But NASDAQ, yeah, I would favor longs on NASDAQ for multiple reasons. Fundamentally, I think recently many people saying that the inflationary environment, the high interest rate environment is good for longs on stocks. I tend to disagree with this, but let them be right. But the other thing, the other story, which is the AI, can actually favor NASDAQ. Everyone is crazy about AI now. And that's it. Take it to leave it.
Hey Thomas, can you check out Euro AUD?
Fuck that. Not doing anything exotic again. Sorry. GBP/USD. No. That was the last. That was the last.
Hi Thomas, how you doing?
Not bad. How you doing,
I think AI is going to be the new .com or 2000 bubble. But anyway.
Oh yeah, I haven't read the article. But do you know what was the 2000 .com bubble?
Yeah, it was the millennium whole thing. All obviously the whole year 2000, turn of the century, and the whole like they had to change the software because of the they didn't allow for 4-digit year currency year date.
Yeah, there was a huge hype around tech stocks.
Yes, exactly. So it was rallying at that time because like everybody had to change the software, and it's going to be like a new millennium, and then and then the whole website thing also, like the .com, like that stage, and then it just exploded. So people are obviously saying this is going to be copy paste repeat the same, but no, so far obviously I think there's lots of headroom still obviously with the AI thing, but yeah, eventually
it could be
must come down.
Yeah, we like a good story. We like a good story.
Yeah. Anyway, but
and
yeah, fuck GA yesterday.
Oh man, Shaquille, I need to speak with Shaquille. Who recommended to analyze it. I mean, it's looking good, of course. And the only thing, the issue was with the retail sales. Look at that, inflationary retail sales. CPI was inflationary. Of course, that's why.
Okay, that's why it made a U-turn. Okay, but it also did it under 61.8 or what fib, right on that golden zone. Exactly, that's where it turned around. But anyway, we'll do a second attempt this afternoon again. But it's a slow thing. I can't. I'm not used to that slow. Like,
mate, that was painful. 2 days. It was like, oh my god.
Anyway,
that was painful. Anyway, everybody wants to know buy or sell. I say sell gold, but this is only speculation. This is like crazy, not crazy, but my gut feeling. central banks warned more inflation coming, more rate hikes coming. Data suggesting it's going to be, more inflationary pressures. You look at the GDP, you look at the pending home sales, and I'm not saying the other two because that's deflationary. So generally speaking, I'm looking for sales on gold. But if you want to trade gold, read the narrative on the chart. That's your only chance to trade. If the data is going to be high, I'm focusing on jobless claims. If you have higher jobless claims, that is deflationary. That's going to push up gold. If the data is inflationary because the jobless claim numbers are lower, gold is going to sell off. Yes, because that's inflationary. What do you want to watch? Gold, US 30?
All of them.
Gold. Gold. Please.
You gold diggers.
From a technical aspect on gold, it looks like it's coming on a downtrend still, obviously. Then we've just come up to an equal high or almost double top to the 1912. So,
I'm favoring sales, but that's only speculation.
And Powell said the labor market. They all said that their labor markets have been pretty robust. So, could we speculate that labor market data will come out higher? Also, that's what I'm thinking as well. That's what they said in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, they were, look at that. They mentioned 7 times the labor market. This article just mentioned 7 times the labor market. And yesterday, the word labor actually was mentioned, I think, in almost every third sentence. Because the labor market is so freaking strong.
That's what's causing what's causing the difficulty in fighting inflation.
Mm-hmm.
And then the goods and services sector, the labor market sector, as far as or maybe it was goods and services, I can't remember, but it was hospitals, hotels. I forgot what data that is, but that's an area of inflation that they're having a hard time bringing down. That's what they were saying earlier on.
Someone said that GDP is going up. Well, if I zoom in enough, yes, it's going up. Look at that. I'm going to move the stop loss. Oh, GBPUD, that mother tucker. So everybody wants to watch gold, therefore we're going to watch gold. And all you have to do, guys, is to read the narrative on the chart. Remember, it's the last couple of days of the month, so take it easy. July is coming. There's going to be less opportunities. Don't blow your money. Save some for the holidays. Vacation, as the Americans say. We have 1 minute 55 seconds. Buckle up. Get your wife's credit card ready. Or husband. There's 4 different types of data, guys, so don't have high hopes that I will be able to immediately tell whether to buy or sell. 4 different types of data: labor market data, growth data, housing data.
Wagwan, Jamaica.
Wagwan, brother.
Wagwan, Jamaica.
1 minute and 2 seconds.
Hey Thomas, what's up? I just came out.
Hey, Luis.
I just
watching the data.
Yeah.
Did you go
I
to the
fall
conference
asleep.
yesterday
In Portugal? We
yeah.
shy, man. We shy. I was talking with my brother about that. Like next year, we will see Powell and Lagarde.
Yeah.
And have a
You
photo.
should go. Have a drink. Have a selfie with them.
Yeah, so.
25
gold.
seconds. Are you gonna buy?
Nah, not yet.
Bye. I'm selling gold. I could be wrong.
Are you already in a sell?
Yes. 10, 9, 8, 5, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the data that just came out. Oh, selling off already. 2% for GDP. That's quite inflationary. What's the other data like? Fucking investing.com. Alright. Let's have a look on the position. Jobless claims 257. Ah! Inflationary. Sell gold, sell gold, sell gold, sell gold.
Selling gold.
Not financial advice. Not financial advice. You do whatever you want with your money. But if you look at the data, which I'm going to share in a second. So, gold is already in 30 pips profit.
45.
If you look at the data, my focus was the continuing jobless claims, which came out lower than expected. That means lower than the previous, lower than expected. People who were in unemployment for longer term, the labor market, the job market sucked up all the labor, the excess labor. There is 1.7 jobs to every unemployed person in the US. If you can find a job, you either live in a remote area or you're a fucking idiot. It is inflationary, so that's why I sold gold. There you go.
Come on, Thomas.
Whoa. Oh, what's with the other USD Japanese yen? USD is a buy, so USD Japanese yen, definitely a buy. I have too many positions, so I'm not going to enter into another one. But if you're not, you can buy. You can buy UJ.
Yes, I will get some profits. Make the money, take the money. Thank you very much.
Hey, very nice, very nice, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
Fucking hell, 42 pips.
Do you know how many people is buying down here?
Buying? Yeah, let them buy. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna
the London session.
I'm gonna place another sell to prove you that is going to break that support level. Look at that. Oh yeah, already 10 pips. Already 10 pips. Come on, people, go buy.
I was going to buy US dollar, but I arrived late.
Look at that 1 minute candle.
Look how it's going.
Thank you very much.
If I go to the 1 minute, it looks so much bigger in it.
Yeah, it's lovely. I'm looking in 1 hour and it's lovely.
Yeah, I'm gonna close down the last position. It might bounce back. You know, book £200 within less than a minute. £200. You know how much Indian food I can buy on that?
Yeah. I book it a little bit more because that's the liquidity and that's a nice place to book some profits. 1,000 euros up. Thank you, Thomas.
Wow, you made $1,000 today.
$1,000 now.
Just now.
Today, no. Now,
Fuck
just
no.
now. 3 minutes.
Just now.
Thomas.
3 minutes.
Just now.
1,000. Wow.
1,000, and I was risking little because I was risking half grand. Okay.
Very good.
That's very good.
It's very good. Well done.
Now, well done to you because as always, Your analysis are good. Maybe the markets sometimes doesn't go with you, but the wrong ones are the markets, not you. Yeah, look.
Hey, 189, 90 pips.
Well done, Albert.
Very interesting that the US dollar yen reacting so impulsive despite the announcement of Japan.
No. It's what did they announce?
The fear that they intervene in the FX market.
Oh, they talked about intervention. Yeah, but they're not going to intervene now, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I think the narrative. Well, Mr. Kuoda said that. Well, we're not Kuoda, Ueda, that we're not intervening in the market. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's
Yes,
what
I know.
you did last. So,
But I was a little bit fear in my head, and I closed my yen positions.
Yeah, you don't trust the Japanese central bank. And ladies and gentlemen, almost 100 pips. Let's call it 100. Round it up.
Let's go.
And thanks for the gold position.
Number one.
Number one.
Make the money, take the money.
89 pips. Who made some money
I
today?
feel like we haven't had a news reaction like this in a while.
No, we had. Look at the chart. Look at the chart.
Well, something that would do, like this one just went straight down recently. I feel like they've played around a little bit, but since yeah, I feel like this one just jumped straight away. I haven't seen that in a little bit. But.
Guys, can you hear this?
Yes.
Good shit.
DJ, it's
Bling,
only
bling.
broken. Still in the same place.
For 2 days. For 2 days, I didn't trade gold. Honestly, it was painful, but I said I'm not going to buy because I think it's a sell. And I waited for the data, and boom, 100 pips, ladies and gentlemen.
What a pity the buy on UJ.
Japanese, yeah.
My God.
GJ's gonna start running.
About a month ago, Michael riding the waves mentioned the gap at 1864.
1864.
What about
If
UJ?
it-
UJ
if it-
seems to be going well.
Yeah, UJ is going well as well. If it goes down to 1864, I'm going to buy a pint for Michael. I'm going to pay for the whole night in a pub down in South London.
You mentioned a couple of gaps. We've already cleared one, and the second one looks like it's on its way.
Cleared what?
One of the gaps on the 4 hours that we've already cleared.
Okay, now look at that. 100 pips.
My gosh, today's I'm taking a long weekend from today. Thank you very much.
Yeah, when is your birthday? Is it 2nd or 1st?
It's on the 1st on Saturday. I'm gonna have a wonderful
Just-
birthday thanks to you.
Just the day before me. How much did you make today, if I can ask?
I have made 40% on my account, my small account today, cash. So
That's very good.
because I done Nasdaq in the morning, I caught the rise on Nasdaq and took full TP.
Well done, brother. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
book in. I'm going to book in a K1000 because now it's, £1,000. Imagine how much. What party can you throw from £1,000 for your friends?
A very good party. One
And
to remember.
Invited, please, Hamas. Can you invite me, please, mate?
Can I what?
Can you invite me to the party, please?
Sure. Should I hold it? No,
And
it's 1,500. It's 1,500. Nah,
Happy birthday
I
to
booked.
you for Sunday,
booked-
yeah?
No, because my wife is watching the stream, and the problem is she can saw the money. If I don't book it and I say, well, I didn't make any money, then someone made 13,000. Shakhsodior Mamatov. $13,000. What the fish? That's decent money, but even $100 or $10, any money is good. Look at the pips. Count the pips, not the money. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you made some money today, And if you would like to invest, because the best investment is in your education, then join the Alpha community. Join the team. Link is in the YouTube chat right now. You get to trade with us every single day. Morning briefing, afternoon. It's not all, like this today. It's bullshit because, I think we have more success in the New York session than in the morning. Did you notice that? Oh no, because we have good mornings as well.
No, we had an excellent morning.
Yeah, I think a bit of both.
Well,
Yeah.
US 30 must come back.
Oh, shit. What about US 30? Yeah, but we have the New York Open.
Last year, you guys were doing really good post New York and during New York. But this year, I feel like it's more been New York session that's been the better one.
Yeah. I think because,
'Cause
there's
I wake up and trade New York with you guys.
Hmm. Oh, GBP AUD is going up. What a fucking change. Look who's back. GJ, stock. UJ is going well. I mean, we already made 200, 300 pips in the past few days.
I think DJ's going to break to the upside right here a little bit.
Oh, Danielle G. Grave just joined the team. Welcome, Danielle.
I'm really pissed off now.
Why? Did you guys lock in some profit? I hope you did.
Yep.
90% of it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Michael, of course.
Thomas is the number one.
Nah, this
The
exaggeration.
most
No.
transparent guy in YouTube.
It's exaggeration. I'm not God.
Give us confidence every time. Come on, guys, join the Alpha community. We are family. Come on, join, man. Thomas, number one.
I made some money on my challenge.
Oh,
So happy
nice. Well done, Dorothy. Someone I spoke to the other day, I asked about who else is doing fundamentals and who else is talking about macroeconomics. There's actually two names came up. One of them was Capital Hungary. I actually reached out to Jeff, the guy from Capital Hungary, and said, "Hey, I've heard you do some, fundamentals and macro. Let's do an introduction." So maybe I'm trying to invite him to the stream because I like to talk economics, and economics is paying for the bills, as you can see on the screen. And the other one was a French guy. There was actually two names. They said 1,500 people, and only two. They could only name two people who knows trading on a macro perspective, which highlights the problems with the industry. The other guy was a French guy, and he's charging, I think, €1,000 joining fee. It's absolutely fucking crazy. I should do the same.
Yeah, you should do the same. Like 2K.
Thomas, keep it open for the ordinary people. You'll be better that way.
Yeah, but I never. €1,000 for joining. I mean, it's not even a guarantee that it's good.
He's the one with the Lambo, yeah?
Shazod Yamadev, who just made $13,000 on the stream with this call, asking if I purchase, what time we will have live session. It's always the same. Every morning, every afternoon. How many times a day? Well, 2 times. I think that's even for wanking is too much, not just to see me. So twice, 8:30 in the morning, That's Central European time, 7:30 UK time, and in the afternoon. But it's not every day because I'm a lazy fucker, so I won't do 2 live streams every day. But yeah, usually it's 2. How you doing, Jian?
I'm good. I'm good.
Made good money?
I'm selling too.
Good.
Yeah, I'm still holding the trade.
Very good. I miss you.
Oh, but I'm very busy recently. I just came back from Hanoi.
Ah.
There's a trade fair there, so I was there with a lot of brokers.
Maros FX is another channel I found that do fundamental analysis. Good. Everyone should do fundamentals, guys. I mean, many people, honestly, put your hands on your heart. How many of you and how many people you saw that they were buying gold just because there was a support level right here? They got stopped out, price moved sideways, then they started buying because there was another support formed. And they completely ignored the data. Now they standing with their dick in their hand and watching like, oh, why? Oh, it must be manipulation. Must be the market maker in it. But no, it's just simple data. And I think everyone who goes live or gives signals or anything, they should look at fundamentals. That is the number one thing that they must look at. They have to understand economics, of course. I would make it mandatory. Consumer spending, look at that. Q1, it's actually increased to 4.2 versus 1. That's the 3rd revision. GDP was inflationary. Corporate profits, yeah, it's bad. And we have the pending home sales. And I think my job is done for today. Gold brought back all the loss from GBP/USD. Ronnie Raphael Thomas just passed the 50k challenge. Thank you. You're welcome, brother. You hear this? That's going to be your first withdrawal. I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, the data is out now. We booked 108 pips of profit. Someone says we're gonna see an 60 to 80 pip correction. Yeah, which direction? It's possible. We still have the pending home sales data. But I do agree you should take profit on gold. I took 75% profit already. Let's have a look on GJ. Now GJ, I have to remove the open trades because I can't see the chart. Oh, there you go. GJ is stock. UJ moving. Let's have a look at USD Japanese yen. I have a feeling UJ is up. It should be up. And it's up, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. USD Japanese yen. Wow. I'm gonna take some profit off from UJ because that is serious money. Thomas never trade U.S. soil. No, I'm not, because that is rigged. If you say that gold is rigged, well, oil is rigged. Do you know what's OPEC? That's the only legal cartel in the whole world. Hello, Ricardo Vitali. Welcome to the team.
For Russia. But they're more gangsters.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Bram, I hope you caught the cell.
No, almost swear now, but I was looking at it, and my boss asked me to do something, and I missed it. I'm raging at the moment.
No. Don't.
I just think about
what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is go and delete MetaTrader from your phone.
Yeah.
Because
I'm a control. Yeah, I just know I need to leave it because I know.
Yeah, don't jump back in.
Thomas, that's the best advice you can give Bram. Hi, Bram, how are you doing?
Very good, mate. Yeah, no, I'm raging because I looked at it. I thought, okay, well, I need to wait for it to touch like around 1910, then I'll sell. But then I got busy and now I missed it. I'm so pissed off. Oh.
Bram, you can be happy about the nice rain you're getting there in Namibia.
Hey? Oh yeah. But I'm not there. I'm in England at the moment. So
I know, but it's your own country.
It's good for them, yeah. England is also very dry at the moment. So, but Cape Town is a lot of rain now. So, oh well, fuck it.
Someone, Peter Mark James II, joined. He is apparently a crypto magician, opinion leader, exploring the world. Oh my god. Fucking hell, another one. Crypto magician. Oh, he just texted me. Hello, Peter. Peter Mark Chase, London, Monaco, Milano. That is some luxurious lifestyle. Living in free. Wow.
I think your performance the last 2 or 3 weeks and the transferred information were on point, I think. Was very good.
It was actually, I just took 40k withdrawal the other day.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah. And that was literally just last week alone, 40k, the profit. I don't brag about money because that's not good for the mentality. But when you're building a house and, family and everything, it's good. Any money is good, even for £100. I remember the days when, I was happy with 40 quid.
Yeah.
But the last 2 weeks was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, ups and downs like always, but generally, I think the gold sales paid everything for months.
Yeah, nice. Congratulations. And in terms of the knowledge, the last 2 or 3 weeks was very good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate. I hope that everyone is getting value out of the membership you purchased or just on the stream. Doesn't matter. If you get value, I hope it's good.
Definitely worth it.
Keep going. If you look at the chart, now it's breaking down the descending channel. Now it's just whoop. Who's out there? I think I can delete that.
Not me.
Amazing. Oh, Bram, you're not in?
US 30.
Yeah, I still have it. It's in minus US 30. Oh fuck. Then the market is. Wait for the market to open.
Alright.
But I have to. No, I'm going to reduce the position, just to be safe. What's the half of 750? 375. I close down 3. But look at gold. It's much. Don't call out the losses. We only show wins on live. Come on, Taz. We talked about this.
I just crossed at the US 30.
UJ is going up.
Yeah, GJ. EJ, it's a pity I didn't take the buy. When I changed the screen, I saw it already flyed. I said, "Oh, it's late. Don't jump now."
But you know, if you know the direction, Albert, you're a family man, you're a working man. If you know the direction, and those who don't like to stress over money, just use small lots. Get the direction right. Set a position. You don't even need a stop loss if you have, you know, very, very small positions. You know, we're talking about if you have like a $300-400 account or pound account, you just place 0.01. You don't even need a stop loss for that. If it goes into the right direction, it will make you the coffee money or a little bit more. And you know, that's the best thing in the world. Doesn't matter how big the profit is. If you're in profit, it feels fucking good.
Look that. Now I'm in gold. I'm only having a 0.2 lot size open, and it's running $300 in profit. And it's really
what was the lot
small.
size?
0.2 now. The runner.
Once you get everything done. Okay.
Yeah, I'm running 150 pips profit.
Yeah. I mean, look at the screen. That's for 3,000 pips. If USD Japanese yen, the highest is.
Nice. Yeah.
Let me just mute Ramirez. If you look at GBP Japanese yen, it's like, you know, we've been riding this cunt for a while, and it's 700 pips, and it's not even the biggest profit you could have made if you get the direction right. That's one single position. So there's the way of the turtle. Small positions. Yes. Yes, Tarun.
Oh, Carmen.
Venga. God. I hope you're okay, but it doesn't sound good. It looks like you're in a street fight.
Thomas, in
Yes.
what circumstances would GJ start to continue or start to do a downtrend?
Can you repeat, because your line was breaking up? What circumstance?
What circumstances would it take for GJ to start coming, like to start a downtrend? Because I know that the Bank of England and the UK, and they're continuing to increase rates. So we should see, in theory, an uptrend on GJ for the coming time. Correct?
Yeah, but Patrick actually mentioned something about the intervention. Patrick, does it come out today?
Yes, today and yesterday, I think.
Yeah, I think because people are worrying about the Bank of Japan is going to intervene in the market because Japanese yen got so weak. It feels and seems like an offense to the Japanese nation, and it's no joke. If you live in Asia or an Asian, you know exactly what I'm talking about, that, you know, they take it personal. And also, you know, they don't want the currency to be a piece of rug. And there is a limit what they take, and that limit is called the intervention limit. And right now we are very, very close to the 2000. If you traded with me in 2002, you know exactly what happened when the Bank of Japan intervened. Very close to that level. But to answer your question, GJ, I'm not feeling that pair recently. We had a good run on GJ, as you saw on the screen, but it's becoming tough. It's it's just becoming too high to buy. I mean, look at that bull run.
Yeah.
What do you think in terms of
gold
technical?
sells out, GJ will rally as well in the opposite direction, but we're not seeing the same thing. So. Also, in the beginning of some of the commentary of the speech yesterday, I forgot what the guy's name is that's for the Bank of Japan.
Oda.
But he said, Yoda, and he said they made some commentary like, do you guys have plans to change your rates with the yen because it's so weak, this, that, and the other thing, and they started talking about inflation in the labor market, this, that, and the other thing. And it ultimately sounded like they did, at least from his perception, from what I heard, it didn't seem like they were ready to increase rates or make any changes. As
To be honest, like he looked like he wasn't ready for anything yesterday. He was just too shy. He's like, I don't think he wanted to be on TV yesterday.
Yeah.
Thomas, one question.
Yes.
From your experience, based on your experience, what will be
If it's
better
itching.
for?
Yep, sorry.
Yes, I mean that for you, what is best for fundamentals analysis, metals or pairs? I mean,
FX,
yeah,
FX, 100% FX.
FX. Okay, it would be better. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but try to stick to the majors, or one major, one minor, like GBP AUD.
Okay, thanks. Yes.
And we have reached 145 pips on gold.
Channel's ugly on GJ. With 30.
Make some money, keep your money.
Oh my god, who said that?
Wow.
Wow. Wow, thank you. That was the cutest thing I've heard this whole week.
That's good education.
Make your money, keep your money.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, thank you so much. That was very kind. My heart is literally melting right now from this voice of an angel. Thank you.
You're gonna do the same to your kid.
All right. It's good today. Everyone's making money today. $140 pips. Do you prefer 15 or 30-minute intervals? Well, the longer the better, isn't it? Yeah, 30 minutes gives enough time to recover between the sessions. 15 minutes, yeah, you can have a drink and a shower, but 30 minutes is the best. You can lay on the floor and have a chat. What is it now? 133 pips.
one question. Is it advisable that we include the future market in terms of the Japanese yen trades? Because the future market has in daily chart a little bit space to the last significant low.
You can. It's advisable to have a look in the future market in all market, not just gold, in everything. But you have to have a certain knowledge to understand rollovers. You understand maturity date, and all of these kind of concepts. And you have to be able to read the COT data, what speculation, etc. Yeah, it's good, but it's not holy grail. It's difficult information. If you have Bloomberg, and if you have access to capital markets data, that's the best. If you have access to just websites and retail data, it's going to be tough, but I think, yeah, why not? Use it.
Okay. Good. Thanks.
Nandi Roman, how with pending home sales, Mr. Thomas? Well, pending home sales, brother, it's coming up in 54 minutes. Should we?
Recording in progress.
Oh, no, I don't want to record.
Recording stopped.
Yeah, do the same thing as we did now. Make the analysis and take profit. Easy. US 30 gone right. No, it's running in loss. You mean gone south? Yeah, it is. GJ is stuck. Forget GJ. UJ is okay. Nasdaq. Well, wait 24 minutes, guys. Have some faith. When was the last time I left you in shit? Have some faith. Market hasn't even opened yet. Relax. Alright, RDR poll, I'm going to read out your question, but stop spamming the chat. When inflation is under control, will an inflationary economic data still drive the currency up? That depends on the situation. Not necessarily. And I think it's now, if you haven't took profit already, just do it now. Trust me. Trust me, brother. Triple your money Thursday with the Alpha FX. Do you want to join to get daily analysis? Link in the chat and below the video. From next week, I'm going to charge €1,000 to join. Rico Trading is asking, what's your strat, homie? Oh, another bro. My strategy, let me show you. So my strategy was, I went to the United Kingdom when I was 20. I took all the shitty jobs, cleaned floors, worked in laundry. Then I went to university to become and be able to buy a fucking suit. I went to university to study economics. That was my strategy, homie. And then I ended up in finance. Started to work for a emission carbon trading firm. So it's commodities trading. I was in the commodities desk as a sales representative, not trader. Sales and trading. And then I moved on to a hedge fund to do cash equities trading and futures trading, and then moved to the fixed income desk when I got promoted. It's very quantitative. And then I moved to a bank to do market risk management and capital markets risk management. That was really quantitative, but also I got to travel into 16 different countries. And that's my strategy, homie. Also, my strategy was to study also after the university to get qualifications such as the Chartered Institute for Securities and Investment of UK financial regulation, securities, derivatives, you know, the whole capital markets program. And then I had a coffee in between and then some nice pictures on the River Danube. That was my strategy, homie. Just kidding.
That's a great progress. It's not a
Yeah,
instant
it's-
progress.
Actually, when I went to uni, I had absolutely fucking no idea what I wanted. Well, I knew I wanted to study economics. That was clear, but it took me like 6 months to figure out. And I was a late student, so I wasn't, 19, 20, 21 when I went to uni. I was a bit older. And at university, I knew I wanted to do economics, but economics is broad. And I know economists who work for government, but not with economics doing something else. I know economists who sell cars because it's good money. So I went to an internship. I got an internship because of my good results. I got an internship at Morgan Stanley with the head of equities research. He was my mentor. And in London, Canary Wharf, he brought me in he asked me, do you want to see the trading floor? I was like, yeah, I guess. And when I walked into the trading floor, that feeling immediately, the smell, the feeling, the people, it was unreal. It was right after the financial crisis, a few years after, so pretty much it wasn't in its finest glory. Many empty desks, and half of the room was fucking empty. It was depressing, but still, I looked at the monitors and the numbers. I said, I want to be a trader. He looked at me. He said, you're never gonna be a trader. What a fucking prick.
What a fucking prick.
He was a prick. And then that was one of the most demotivational thing. I was like, why I can't be a trader? Because of my accent, because I was an immigrant, because I was working in a restaurant while I was studying. I had another job, so 2 jobs. So that was a university trading society. And I said, I want to be a trader. So I signed up for the trading society. I had absolutely no idea. I started learning about technicals. I said, only technicals work, fuck fundamentals. And then I was like, fuck technicals, only fundamentals work. I was trying to find my edge as a student, as a young guy. We had a trading competition, a national trading competition against Cambridge, King's College, Oxford, and we won. That was one of the best feeling. It was investment banking and trading. It was a month long and a whole day live trading. And the next year, I wasn't the head of the trading society because we gave it to Christine. He was one of my good friends. But I was one of the leaders of trading society, and we were mentoring people. We were going to competitions. We were winning. And that's how my trading started. And I got the job at commodities trading after uni, and then the rest.
And how you decide to be alone in this, alone in a matter of saying?
How I decide?
Yeah, like I want to do this myself. This group, this YouTube thing, this your site and stuff.
I came from the institutional side of trading, from hedge fund and bank side, so it's capital markets. And when I started taking home office, because then I moved from the trading desk to risk management, which is the other side, so I had no access to capital markets, but I had access, but I wasn't trading. I wasn't actively taking risk. I wasn't managing risk for 15 countries, 15 different trading floors. I was I was one of the risk managers, one part of the risk management team. I was responsible for the sales, not the trading, the sales and trading. And anyway, long story short, too much time, home office, couldn't travel, and I was in trading groups, and I was shocking that how many people got scammed by signal providers. And I met with this guy Christian, who was the first alpha. I started teaching him, And I said, you know, he brought some friends and they were like, ah, you cool, and didn't know that, and, you know, just started teaching. But it got to a point where some very bad apples got into the group. So I said, okay, from now on I'm going to charge, because, you know, you have to set the price. And the other thing is, if you have something, and here's a life advice, if you have a commodity, an asset, that others are willing to pay for it, capitalize on it. Doesn't matter what price, even if it's £1 or £1,000, make money out of it. Because don't cheap yourself. You're not cheap, you're valuable, and they have to pay for it. And yeah, and that's how it started. Started making videos, and I really enjoyed. And I found the joy in teaching economics. And I actually started purchasing back my old textbooks in economics because I really enjoyed reading them and passing the knowledge to people. For example, today, how the jobless claims is going to affect the gold market. A few minutes later, into the data, and look at that. We are now at 147 pips of profit, which is going to hit 150 in less than 2 minutes. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it a day.
Yeah, it was a great day.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thanks. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Thomas.
Bye. I'm gonna take
Bye-bye.
tomorrow off.
Thank you,
Ciao.
Tom.
Ciao,
Appreciate
ciao,
you.
ciao.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thanks, Tom.
Bye.
Number one.
Bye, thank you.
Guys, if you want to join the Alpha community, there's only limited spaces left. It's the end of the month. I have to close it down again because there's too many people. Not too many people, but, you know, I want to limit how many people can join. And actually, there's only one premium left. So once it's gone, it's gone. Link in the YouTube chat. And now, thank you so much. I'm gonna start my birthday weekend holiday. Thank you so much. This is the Alpha Facts.